Hello everybody, it is BROFIGHTS back again this week with some more Paladins gameplay. And this week we have a video featuring GROHK, the support guy, who has a pretty cool lightning staff. He also has this lightning bomb as his secondary fire, which causes stun, and I fucking love him. He's a cool character, has decent mobility, does great damage up close, great damage at mid-range. He's not so good far away, unless you're an ace shooting that thing, the little stun bomb there, which you can see causes stun. He does really comparable damage between other tank characters, like that big turtle motherfucker that I was complaining about before, who makes my life a living hell every time I play with Willow in a match with him in it. But there you can see GROHK's Ghost Walk ability as I creep up on Lex and pop a cap in his booty. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was griping a little bit about the tank classes last Paladins video, and I gotta say that, you know, GROHK is not all that bad. Big characters are, you know, to each their own. It's just not my thing if the character doesn't have a decent rate of fire and some, and, you know, and mobility. I understand that with the Knight, Francesco, or whatever his name is, you know, the shield is his main thing, and that's your job. You know, put the shield up, do your job. I get it. But the flamethrower with him is just, I think it's useless. I don't like it. I really hope, you know, maybe it's a thing with the cards and the deck I was using, but I don't think so. I don't find it to be a useful primary weapon. However, with GROHK, you know, because of the decent movement speed and the boost to movement speed you can get using Ghost Walk, you can flank decently with him. You know, you can handle 2-on-1 situations because of the range of that weapon, and not to mention you're a support character, so you can pop heal stations. And by, you know, you'll see here in the gameplay, I pop one, right, and I'm using, again, the objective is bait, hiding behind it, more or less, and being kind of cheap, but that support station there is a big part to why I found him so useful and why I enjoyed playing with him so much. This gameplay you're seeing is, I think, 3 or 4 games into my session with him. And earlier, I mean, I tried to play purely support in one gameplay, and it was just too boring. You know, I wasn't trying to go out there and do too much damage. I was just really focusing on my team and, you know, trying to see just how dynamic his support abilities could be as far as switching momentum. And like I was saying, it's kind of boring. You know, he wasn't all that effective because of how my team was playing, unfortunately. You know, if I was in a party and I was able to coordinate, then maybe me playing purely heal would have been a little bit more beneficial to my squad, but it took a few gameplays for me to kind of get the groove as far as just damage dealing with him, but it's a decent experience, and I would recommend the character to anybody who wants to play support, but doesn't want, you know, what Pip offers, you know, or some of the other support characters. He is very unique, I think GROHK is, and his super, or his ultimate, sorry, is very unique. It's, I think it's called Tempest, and it's a big AoE thunderstorm. I don't use it well, but as I play more with him, I'm sure I'll get the hang of it and improve, but I don't use it well, and I just find it to be, you know, meh. It's not the best. Maybe it's, you know, that's, you know, coming from me, I'm not some fucking professional, but it's just, I don't find it all that great. But his primary weapon is good. You know, it has a good recharge, and you can definitely build your deck around your damage dealing with the primary weapon with him. And I find that, you know, with a good team and team shooting, he's highly effective as well, because you're just doing consistent damage, whereas other characters have to stop and reload, right? But in a team shooting situation, while you are doing that non-stop damage, your team can then add support fire to you, and you know, with good positioning and the right kind of, you know, roster on your team, GROHK can be a great addition, I think. And you know, again, this isn't competitive gameplay yet, but I'm getting there. You know, GROHK can just be a good addition to a team, I think, and he's, you know, he's unique to the support class, I would say. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of round 1 there. And you can see, you know, GROHK's crowd control is quite good. Again, it's because of the range of the Pokey Thunderstick. Ooh, we're going to call it that, I think. Or Pokey Thunderstick. It's a good weapon choice, I think. But, you know, the crowd control he gives you is great. He's a decent balanced support character, I would say. I wouldn't categorize him as a 10 in any you know, category, but I think he is a solid, balanced, good support character that a lot of people could get into if you haven't yet, you know, ventured out of just the damage-dealing classes and Paladins. I know a lot of people, you know, when I first got introduced to this game, the easy choice for me was a character like Victor. You know, I'm used to playing a lot of FPS games, Call of Duty, whatever, and Victor is an easy choice for a lot of beginning players in Paladins. But as you start to get more comfortable with this game and give it a shot and really experiment with the, you know, the deck building and, you know, the different types of characters within each class, you can have a really unique experience in Paladins. And I think as the game gets closer to its final version on console, we're just going to start to see even more customizability, more diversity in the roster. And I think, you know, as you're playing in parties, coordinating your team, knowing who's playing what character for what reason, the game's going to get just amazing on console, I think. And I'm looking forward to being able to bring some more gameplay out soon, but pardon me. I think I'll leave you guys here with the rest of this GROHK gameplay. And, you know, thanks again for all the support with this Paladin series. I'm enjoying playing the game still, and, you know, if any of you guys want to link up, party up, and get a good session in Paladins anytime, just hit me up on Xbox Live, or you can find me on Twitter at BROFIGHTS Gaming. But I'll be back real soon, guys, and don't forget, we have a new series coming out real soon with Assassin's Creed 3 in preparation for the new Assassin's Creed coming out on Xbox One. And let me know what you guys would like to see. I've had some requests for everything from Rocket League and Rocket League, Batman, Arkham Knight, if you guys want to see some gameplay on that. I released some Doom arcade mode gameplay in a different video. Just, you know, post in the comments below what you guys feel like seeing, and I'll be back real soon with some more gameplay, guys. Thanks a lot for all the support.
Enemy killing spree. Wind high.